Hello everybody, and welcome to my EDH deck tech over Momir Vig, Simic Visionary. This is probably the oldest deck I have for EDH, and it is a personal gem of mine, a pride and joy, if you will. Anyway, I'll be splitting this video into 3 different parts, starting with lands, going into non-creature spells, and then creature spells, because there are a lot of creatures in a creature-based deck such as Momir Vig. But, to start off, Momir Vig reads as a 5-mana 2/2 elf wizard that says, whenever you play a green creature spell, you may search your library for a creature card, reveal it, and if you do, shuffle your library and put that creature on top. So, basically, whenever you green, you get a Worldly Tutor, and whenever you play a blue creature spell, reveal the top card of your library. If it is a creature card, put that card into your hand. So, if you played like a green-blue creature, you pretty much get to tutor your library for any card and put it right into your hand. So yeah, let's get right started over into the lands. There are quite a few lands in this deck because I wanted to do a good ramp deck. Starting with, I think, 10 forests, and then 18 islands. So there are the forests, and there are the islands. As for non-mana producing lands, we'll have Evolving Wilds and Terramorphic Expanse to get that color fixing, and because I'm too poor to afford Misty Rainforest and all of that nonsense. Then into colorless producing lands we have Alchemist Refuge. To this deck relishes in the ability to play things at instant speed, and Alchemist Refuge gives us that utility. Homeward Path. This also, as a creature-based deck, we want to keep control of our creatures, and we don't want anyone else to take them, so that's that. Reliquary Tower, you will be drawing cards. It's typically good to make sure you can hold all of those. Temple of the False God, because I'm too poor to afford another Ancient Tomb. Yavimaya Hollow, probably my favorite colorless producing land, because this thing can keep me alive for a while. It can keep any creature I want alive, and I don't know, not many people use this card, I don't think. I don't know, maybe. For colored producing utility lands, we'll have Dryad Arbor. Because it's a creature, it can be tutored up with Vig, and sometimes I'm just desperately hurting for a land. Tranquil Thicket. If I've got too much land, I can toss this to draw a card. Blue producing lands, Lonely Sandbar, same as Tranquil Thicket, but blue. Oboro, Palace in the Clouds. I live in a world, a meta, where people like to do a little thing called mass land destruction, and Oboro can at least guarantee me that I'll have at least a blue mana left. It's can return to my hand. Additionally, I have landfall effects, and if I'm done with needing mana, that's a really good card to use. Breeding Pool. Now we're going into the lands that can produce any color. So Breeding Pool, Command Tower, Flooded Grove, Hinterland Harbor, Reflecting Pool, Simic Growth Chamber, because I did say landfall is a thing, and this bounces lands, and Yavimaya Coast. So that's all the land in the deck. Please stay tuned for the second video where I will be going over the non-creature spells and then eventually into the creature spells. And I'll explain some interactions in the last video as well. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.